Hello and welcome everyone. How are you today? Well, I haven't worked with my ORISHAS in a long time and I want to do it today. How about that? It's been a long time, so I just thought I'd bring them out and look this. Remember when this was pristine? And this is Oshun, the goddess of, you can consider her the goddess of love. And then we have Yemaya right here as well. She's the goddess, the mother goddess of them all. And she's highlighted in that image too that your follower sent me. But I'm looking forward to this reading. So I don't know how to put it. We should do it Oshun. We'll just put it this way. So we'll start with Yemaya. How about that? Well, since we have Yemaya on the table, let's put Oshun. Okay, that's how we'll do it. All right, now for those of you new to my channel and you're following this video, I was raised in the Santeria traditions. My whole family were mediums. My mother came from 10, and all of them, the 4 boys and the 6 females, all had the gift. And then my father's side, his mother was the medicine woman in the Campos of Puerto Rico, which that's known as like the mountains as well. And they also ran the local store, like in The Color Purple. Have you ever seen that movie? Where everybody goes to this one store. They also, she and her husband. So, but yes, I totally believe it runs in the families. I believe if your family is involved in the mystic, then you're able to, you're bestowed the same gifts. I believe in that as well. Okay, so today is April 11th as I'm dropping this video, and the moon is in Cancer. Okay, and Cancer is the mothering, the water sign, the mothering water sign, and she's ruled by the moon. So I thought it would be, apropos to try to work with the ORISHAS, because the ORISHAS also are an earth realm based tradition, comes from Africa. And I also brought my African tarot deck out to to do the 3-card spread. And then this is the Empress, so we want to highlight her too. Okay, so feeling good about it. And hold on, let me see, what did I do with that? Oh, okay, hold on. You gotta light this little candle here. I didn't light my little candles. I was excited. I haven't worked with them in so long. So hold on, gotta light this candle here. I like working with the fire, especially with the ORISHAS. I don't have any food here, but they love their altars. It's all about altars when you work with them. But we'll light this candle here. And then, but my plumerias are blooming, and I have many on this property. Another reason why I did purchase the property. I loved my condo so much, but I didn't have any plant life there. Nothing grew on that 4th floor. Okay, so it's like let me make sure to place this somewhere healthy. Okay, very good. Okay, and then I got my cowries on. They believe in the earth realm. I was saying, and the ocean is a very way that they also leave their offerings on beaches. And because it's very heavy in the Caribbean, this Santeria, well, it's many people are working with it now. I kind of dig it too myself, but yeah, it's very earth-based, earth, air, fire, water, and of course spirit. They tap many of their own gods and goddesses. Yemaya and Oshun are obviously 2 of their favoritos. Okay, so let's start the reading here. And this is my old deck. You can see I've had this forever. I've had this deck before YouTube. Okay, so before, you can see. And then I purchased a deck new right before I got on YouTube. I got on YouTube in 2011. And you can see, but now she's getting a little used up too. Like, I would never, read with this deck, only if asked. But now we'll see what happens. So I'm going to put the little cowrie shells here. And I just wanted to bless the tables to let them know I brought the ocean here with us, okay? And I respect this tradition very, very much, okay? But we'll pull some cards. You know, I like to do my night. Okay, look at this card right here. I can already know something's going on with that. Okay. Okay, so we'll just put it there for now. Okay. All right, and I hope everyone's doing well. And I've started doing live videos, which I'm enjoying very much. I just delivered my second one, and I was going into, I think it was 1 hour and 46 minutes or something, and YouTube cut me off. So I'm going to pay attention. If I start doing the live videos, I'm only going to do an hour and a half. I don't want to be cut off because the poor person I was reading for, not poor person, but the person I was reading for, unfortunately, YouTube cut me off. It just all shut down on me. So, but I'm enjoying interacting with all of you that way. So, okay, let me take a moment here, and I've got my Florida water. This is a special type. It's called the white top. Made from Peru. You can see they brew it in Peru, in the mountains of Peru. Yeah, it's all mystic over there. Okay, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, vamos a hablar con los ORISHAS. Okay. Alrighty. And welcome to all my, followers who I've been working with the ORISHAS a long time, and my new subscribers as well. Okay, please, hit that like button and subscribe. I hardly ever say that, but even Facebook is telling me you need to ask them to like your page. Oh my God, I'm not much. Okay, I didn't pick this card, but I'm kind of curious. Obviously, this card's been through it, so let's take it. We got 2 of them now. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me turn my head here. See what's going on. No, I don't want too many cards. Oh, right. Oh boy, 2 cards. Okay. All right. So we've got some cards coming through. Okay, let's see what happens. I haven't worked with them on my own either, so I'm curious what they have to say. The last time I made a video, I highlighted the warrior goddess Oya. She's like the badass of the group. Yeah. And she works with the dead a lot. So she's truly a warrioress. Okay, let me see. Vamos a ver. Okay. Alright. Yeah, she's very powerful, to bring in, to harness her energies. If you feel people are dogging you or whatever, you bring her in and she will take care of it. Yeah, she's and especially, if you feel your house has got negative spirits or haunted or whatever, we call on Oya to make sure they get rid of. Okay, vamos a ver aquí. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, I've got my eyes closed actually, so okay. Let's put them like that. Look with their crystals I gave them today. Okay, and the little African tarot, it says here, the little booklet says, Journey into the Self. Journey into the Self. And the ORISHAS is an African-based tradition. I don't call it religion. I call it a way of how they do right there. Well, let me explain it. Hold on, let me just pick these cards for a moment. Oh, right there in my hand. Okay. Oh boy, 2. Okay, it's all right. Oh, no. More, no more. No mas. Golly. Okay. But when they started bringing the Africans here, so if I have to go through the little book, because some of these, these archetypes are different than traditional tarot. But, they wanted to make them embrace Christianity. And so they couldn't speak of their own gods and goddesses any longer. So a lot of them, like Obatala, is Jesus Christ. You know, that's what I want to say. So some of these might not be familiar to you, but for those of you who follow the Orishas, then you'll be right on board with me. But if not, it's a very powerful system, a mystical system of pure power. And when you embrace these gods and goddesses, they will be there for you, no doubt about it. Okay, but it's not something you can just start, you know, one day. And I mean, my whole family, we were raised in this, so that's why I can work with it. Okay, so now we open up with the 9 of aire, the 9 of air. Okay, and here we have already, we've got the Venus here and the Uranus here. Okay, and Venus, we've been talking about her, the Empress right here as well. Okay, and then Uranus is, you know, the planet of that independence, rebellion. And this is usually, the Uranus here is usually known as the zero, Major Arcana 0. They call it the Fool, but I prefer the word spiritual initiate. So we've got some intense situations going on, and the air speaks of how we are thinking intellectually. But you can see, it's kind of funny that this is the 9 of air, but they got these wands here as well. So it's like, but we see this hawk. I believe this would be a hawk, but he's sort of, I don't know if you can see it. He's kind of like looking at us, like saying, I got this, you know, I got this. But there's completions with 9s. There's completions, but we have the Empress, that spiritual treasure. She's our planet Venus. I talk about her a lot, and she's been coming to my table for a couple years now, a lot. She's like our spiritual treasure in the respect she brings that bounty and love, and how she does our transit around Earth. We can see her all the time as that shining. Some people in the ancient times thought she was a star, but not the Mayan. The Mayan built a temple just for her. The Mayan already knew how to follow her, because sometimes we see her in the morning, and then that changes, and then we can see her at night. Okay, let's put this card here for now and see what's going on. We'll be picking up all these cards. But here there's an ending, completion, and so consider, you know, especially intellectually, what you have to do. But let's see what the table has to say. Oh, how beautiful. Okay, so this is a Major Arcana card. Okay, how beautiful. And this Major Arcana card, it doesn't exist in traditional tarot. And this is from my old deck, so you can see, you know, that I've written on my cards before. But this is known as El Ángel Custodio, the guardian angel. Okay, and love alchemy is on our table. Isn't that lovely? Ooh, boy, I love it. I've got goosebumps already. So again, this card does not relate to a Major Arcana in traditional tarot. Okay, this isn't the Lover's card. This isn't the Temperance angel. This is significant just for the Orishas. Okay, how beautiful. But you can see she's doing the alchemy too. But this one is traditionally just for this deck. Like Obatala references Jesus, and we don't have a Jesus Christ card in the tarot. Okay, but you can see she's doing the alchemy, and this tradition is very mystical. Okay, very earth, air, fire, water, spirit, the stars, the moon. That's why I wanted to bring up that the moon is in the sign of Cancer, who is the mothering of the deck, the zodiac sign, the mother's zodiac sign of all the other zodiac signs. And Cancer is a water ruled by the moon. So now we have this beautiful card come through, the guardian angel. And I believe in guardian angels, and I think you should always speak to your guardian angels. I love my little dragon thing, but I can't figure out a way it's not spinning. Okay, so here, Elemento Fuego. Okay, so here we already have the fire energy. Ooh, look at this, and we're in Aries right here, Leo and Sagittarius. If you can see the 3 fire elements of fire. Aries, which we're in Aries right now for April, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? So this is powerful. right in my hand. Fuego, fuego, fire, fire. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. And then we have the 3 of earth. 3 of tierra. Boy, okay, we have Taurus, Venus, Virgo. This is, oh God, you know people, I'm not, Mercury, Saturn. We got them all here. See how I'm saying, see how they looked up to the stars and they harnessed the energies of all this? We've got them all going on here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Taurus, Venus, Virgo, Mercury. I'm trying to think this one. What is this one, my darlings? What's the second to the last? My mind is blanco. But anyway, you know we've got it on the table, okay? This one is Saturn. I know that one. And this is Saturn's Major Arcana card, the world. Okay, but 3 of earth. And 3 speak of that creativity, like the Empress is number 3, Major Arcana, okay? So we're going to pick up all these cards and talk about them in a moment, but we're just introducing, but we've got the fire. So for those of you with zodiac signs of Aries, so you know how I like to harness the energies, and that's why I wanted to bring about Cancer, and is the moon card here today. This harnessing the moon in Cancer, but here we've arrived Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? For any of you who are those codes, wonderful. And here we've got this rocking and rolling, which I don't even remember ever seeing that before, but again, I am not into astrology. Okay, so now we have the 5 of earth. Now 5 speak of that changes, okay? And 3 speak about, you know, having those decisions to create, okay? Create. And you can see the beauty of this pairing as well, these 2 giraffes. And giraffes, oh, we got a baby giraffe. We got a baby here. Okay, let's just look at the image. I was paying attention more to these codes down here. But you can see that this is a family and they're doing well. And giraffes are very unique, interesting animals, you know, very tall for being a earth mammal, you know, like the whales are the longest mammals. So it's like in the sea, but you see this is like good, positive, creative family. You can see there's family union here, okay? And now we have, and here we have a ram going into the fire pit, okay, going into the volcano. And 5 speak of that change. 5 of earth is what we're talking about right now. It's like we're going to be moving into a situation, so just pay attention to what could be going down. But it is a change, big change. But you see the ram, here we go, Aries ram, he's just volunteering to go down there. He wants these changes, okay? He's saying, yep, I'm ready. And even with all the fire, and we have it right here on the table, with all the fire that's going on, I'm ready, you know. And usually fire's energy is that passionate energy, and you got to be passionate to what's going to be happening to you. And as I said, the ORISHAS, how they think, and you can see the bats, you can see the Luna right here. We've got the moon in this image. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bats. They usually come out at night, so maybe consider, you know, embracing the night stars, embracing obviously the moon. You know, I'm the priestess of the moon. I totally feel her all the time, and many people do. It's wonderful. And in ancient times, they truly had to follow the moon because they didn't have, you know, what we have electricity right now. They had only fire and the moon. So they could now know what time it was, you know, the time of day kind of thing. Okay, but be fierce and fearless. Okay, we've got the ram, Aries ram, going into it. So don't give up. You know, and the Aries, the ram is like the emperor. Okay, so think like that emperor. Okay, be, you know, we talk about the queens and the kings have mastered themselves and they rule a kingdom. But the empress and the emperor rule kingdoms. Okay, so you have to be, you know, putting your head into it. And you know how rams, when they fight each other, you know, ram into each other. That's like the word. So, but okay, huge changes, but to bring glory. Okay, think like the emperor. We just had a reading where we were saying just that. Think like the emperor. Okay. All right. Think like the emperor. Ooh, el karma. Ooh, I love this card. Now, this is also another major arcana card for the Orishas. Okay, again, a card that doesn't exist in traditional tarot. El karma. And we all know, but you can see they have the Egyptian Ankh here. Okay. You know, the Egyptians from Africa settled in the continent of Africa. But they're showing I'm kind of looking at it this, you can see the eyes are on both these persons. This as a young child and this is an adult. And it's like, I think that they're kind of saying to this, I think it's one person, but it's showing how, you know, really life is short. Do what you want to do. Do it with fire, doing it passionate energy. You think, you know, we don't read specific, we're, you know, male, female, you just think like an emperor, okay, and go for it. And sometimes it might not be, how we say, yeah, sometimes you have to go into the danger zone to win, you know, right? But you come out still glorified. It shows that you have that stamina, okay? I got stamina and the love alchemy, the guardian angel, but you can see she's growing old, okay? I don't see she's wearing the pink, so I consider this a female, but she's looking towards, she knows she doesn't have, you know, here she's young and she doesn't have much time to go, but don't give up. And I totally believe in karma. I believe what we put out, we get back. And yes, some stories are sad, you know, beautiful ones taken out. I always bring up John Lennon, you know, how he was taken out, Princess Diana. But we, you know, but there's in heaven, I totally believe that the angels, the guardian angels come right away and swoop them straight to heaven. And then those that did the nasty go straight to hell. It's called the balance, you know. So, but this is cool. So this is what I'm trying to share. These energies don't exist in traditional tarot. That's why I love I love reading my Orishas, but I don't use them too much. Okay, so now we have the Two of Earth, and we have a walrus here, and now here we have Saturn again. Okay, Saturn. And Saturn, planet Saturn's Major Arcana card is the last Major Arcana card in traditional tarot, meaning the world. And the world is ours, right? The world is yours. And sometimes we have to go for it with passionate energy. And yeah, there are going to be people, you know, the darkness are going to be jealous, and you know what we say to them. Send them back to hell where they come from. But we have so much time on this planet. And if you're born into the mystic, or you're awakened to, you know, there's supernatural out there. You know, yes, there's the dangerous ones, the dark ones, yes, but then there's the beautiful ones, okay? And it's called the balance, right? We talk about it on my channel a lot. We can't kill the devil and demons never die, but the beautiful ones, the guardian angels, will be here for us, okay? I believe that with all my heart, body, mind, and soul. They bring the love alchemy, which the dark ones don't even understand what that is, and that's why they come for us. They're here to destroy us. But here we have the Two of Earth, and we talk about twos as that pairing, okay? And Earth, in the respect, is how we, Earth speaks of resources, the money, coins, pentacles. So it's how, what are you thinking about, you know? You know, it's like a financial situation is upon you. And then when we think of Saturn in the house, which we have right here, planet Saturn, that's literally saying you've reached it, you know, you've gone through all the steps of the Major Arcana, you've reached the world. So hopefully you're making the right, you're being, let's say, disciplined, okay? You're disciplining yourself and put boundaries around you. You know, sometimes you do. Truly, like, I think this Ram, this Aries power here, going into this volcano and saying, I've got the power, you know, try, you bats, the darkness. Now, you know, bats are very cool. I mean, I attend the University of Florida, and they have this huge bats. They work with bats, and it's very intriguing. I've been there a few times because I was intrigued by it, you know. But what I'm trying to say is go for it, okay? Go for it. Don't limit yourselves. Time is short. Time is short. And yes, time is short, okay? Now, I think we're going to read these, and then we'll follow up what's going on here, okay? Oh, the Three of Wands now, and this is from the African Tarot. The Three of Wands. Okay, so you see, create, because here comes the bounty. These ships, you see the ships, this is like traditional tarot, this deck. See, the ships are here. But we're talking about that passionate energy. And this person, usually they show a male. This male is looking, he's waiting for these ships to arrive. Okay, but you can see that on his wands, it's still blooming, right? Okay, it's like, it's alive, okay? It's healthy. And again, threes, like the Empress, 3. Create, okay? And your bounty will be coming. And we know bounty is here because of this card that just came through as well, which is the Two of Earth, which speaks of the coins, the pentacles, resources. And so we want to pair up with the righteous people. You can see they have the earth element here and the walrus. I have to look up walrus totem animal wisdom, because but they're voracious animals, okay? How they fight with their tusks, and they weigh like 1,000 pounds. It's amazing to watch them out, what they do. You know, they're also a water element. But okay, so there's creation on the table, okay? Create, and go with it. Your angelic guardian angel is here. The fire element, passionate energy, fuego is here, and karma, you know, from young girl to older woman. Let's see how she's looking up, like she knows she doesn't have that much time left. And I too, you know, went through a little scare there, but here I am. I'm still ticking. Yet, yeah, I don't have 59 more to go. So we gotta know that karma's on the table. Okay. Cute. Now we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so now the 9 of Water has arrived, and 9s do speak of that completion. However, that, you know, it's like speaking that we want to end something, and it could be in a relationship as well. You know, that's what I mean too. Sometimes things have to go, and you can see this person is male, and he's not smiling. So perhaps a relation. I don't want to bring it too close. People say they can't see the cards, but bring them too close. But you know, it could be that there has to be a relationship to end. Okay, but don't bring sorrow into it. We have a little duck coming in. These are like kind of childish looking images, yet this deck is pretty responsive to the table as well. Okay, let's see what we're going to pick up all the cards to finish them. Oh, look how gorgeous. Major Arcana card, the sun has arrived. Okay, so you see, even though this one came through first, it's like a completion. But then here we have the sun, and the sun is that powerful Major Arcana of power and knowing to tell you, like, happy days are coming. Even the sun is shining happy. And you see the person on the horse, and horse speaks in Native American wisdom. The horse speaks of power. So we have power, and then the rider is happy. Okay, so that's really good. That's really nice. So please, my friends, in case you are going through a completion of the heart, the water sign speaks of the heart, our emotions. Here we come. Look up to the sun. Don't give up on you. Okay, this is pretty nice. Okay, let's see. And here we have change upon us again. Okay, now we have another emotional card on the table, the 5 of Water. And I speak of this card a lot in the respect, yes, there could be a change coming. You can see the completion has arrived, but stay happy. The sun has arrived as well. Yet, you can see in this 5, oh boy, we got the crows coming through. Okay, so we have this 5, but I always talk about, see the 2 of Cups here? My favorite energy of the minor arcana. So no matter what's spilled here, you still have that 2 of Cups, that beautiful card that speaks of, you know, embracing that pairing and don't give up. It's the love affair card, so don't give up. But here we have that love and joy and success and power of the sun arriving. So you see, with every new day, get outside as much as you can. Look up. Look up. Always know where the sun is. Always know where the moon is. Even when she's new moon, we can't see it. But just approximately know where she is, Luna. And then, of course, our sun star. Okay, because without Luna and the sun, and I totally believe planet Venus too, you know, we wouldn't have what's going on here on Earth. I mean, with all the whole galaxy, even these scientists with powerful technology that they use nowadays, nothing like us. Nothing like us, okay? But there's creation coming here, and this is the Wands, fire, fire, okay? So harness that fire. Harness that fire. Another 9. Okay, so look, we've received 2 9s, 2 completion cards going on. And I'll pick them all up before I close it down. But here we have two 9s, okay? So there's definitely a completion in the way how our emotions are and the way how these are the arrows, okay? Also known as swords, how we intellectually think. And this usually shows you're waking up like from a nightmare, okay? But it's really doesn't have to be that. You've got your guardian angel watching over you. Karma's in the house saying, you know, hey, listen, we all get what we give in this world. I believe that. And yes, 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 certain scenarios are horrible. You know, if you follow me long enough, I do watch many of these murder shows because I'm literally praying for those people in case they get stuck, you know, in case they didn't have a spiritual bone in their body. I do. I try to sit there and got their name and I praying for them. So, but if you know who your soul is, you understand who you are, but you have to end something, let it happen, okay? Because look, the sun is powering you up with success and joy, okay? So don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. Never give up. Okay, let's see what these 2 cards say, and then I'll close it with this. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Oh, I love when we work with double decks. Look at this. How beautiful. Ooh, I got my goosey bumpies now. Oh, the Ace of Earth is here, and a double whammy of the 3 of Earth. Beautiful. Okay. So the aces, you know, is that new beginning. And here we have the bull, harnessing the bull energy. And that's Taurus, okay? Taurus ruled by planet Venus as well. And you can see Taurus glyph right there, okay? Zodiac sign glyph. But here we have the ace, the tierra, earth in Spanish. And we have 2 of these from, you know, back in the day I'd write my card, but it says for me. Oh, looky, 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 and look, we have the sun in these images right here. Look at that, the sun shining bright, you see, and then we see the little baby here, the little baby. So this is a happy family. You see how you know, things can change, and you have to put your emotions correctly, okay? All right, and because we did, you know, and here we have this one, badass right there. It's like, I'm a change. This is Earth card too, okay, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like the Aries Ram Emperor I am, okay. That's how we're gonna do it. And that we have this fuego right here, okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire, fire, go for it. Fire, fire on. Even though this is an Earth card, the Ram's going into that fire pit, saying, I'm gonna do everything passionate, change. I'm going to change my ways. I'm going to think passionate, okay? We already had the 2 of Earth, that pairing, okay? Speaking of the Saturn here, the Saturn glyph is there. And that's the world card. Like we've really gone through the whole process of the tarot, and yet we come to the world. The world is mine. The world is ours. Okay? So let me see. But look in my hand. This is wonderful. So please, you know, if that another animal of power, the bull, okay? Again, and they'll take you out with those horns as well. You know, they work with their head. So think and be emotional about it. Have passionate energy of what you're putting out there. Work with all the elements, earth, air, fire, water, okay? And take those sea salt baths. That's how we cleanse ourselves. That's how we cleanse our emotions as well. And then you watch the water just go down the drain and say a little prayer with that too. I believe in that as well, okay? You come in, and then you put on your beautiful colognes after you bathe, or the beautiful salts, and put lavender in there, or whatever you like. And then again, you say a prayer when you pick up if you're taking a bath, and you say that prayer, and all those emotions you had for the day or the week or the month or the year, goes down the drain, okay? And you let Mother Earth then handle the rest, okay? But here we have the sun. So this is wonderful, my darlings. Don't give up on you, okay? Become that emperor. Become that empress. Venus Empress in La Casa, okay? Venus ruler of Taurus and Libra. The balance, the two. Woo, look at that. Just popped out of my hand. Hold on. It wants to say something here. Okay, with this, it's trying to say, I think this is what it's trying to tell me. It just popped out. I got to watch the video now to see how that popped out. We have Taurus. We have Venus. We have Virgo. We have, this is Mercury, the communication. I just still don't know. For all you, for all of you, which one is this one? I don't know this one. This is a planet. This is Saturn. So we have two Saturns, right? Which one was the Saturn? Right. The two of Earth right here. So we have two Saturns on the table. So please, the world is yours. You know, be disciplined. And you know, call upon your guardian angels, you know, with tradition, your grandma, your grandpa, whoever you loved the most as a little kid, okay? Or if your own mother and father passed, call on them. Your auntie that you adored, your uncle. You know what I mean, okay? But here we have it. But I'm sorry, if anybody knows the second to last, I can't recall what this one would be. But here we have the sun. How powerful is that? Okay. This is about illuminating yourself, you know, like really. And this could be about a lot of ego too, but look how happy. The horses, and like I mentioned, in Native American wisdom, the horse represents power. Like the Egyptians had horses that gave them power, you know. That's how they could battle on, and then they would have their chariots, you know. That gave them power, okay, horsepower. Even today, our automobiles have that title, or that they use the word horsepower for our engines, okay? So just know that it's here for us, okay? It's here. And here's the sun right here, and the double whammy in my hand. So harness these energies, okay? Bull, horsepower. These giraffes are very unique animals. They're so tall, like, you know, they're vegetarians as well, but, you know, not a lot of animals can do what they do, but that they're with the family unit, that's beautiful. 1, 2, 3. These two created this cutie right there. So harness, harness, harness. Harness, harness, harness. And think like, here we are in the month of April. Think like that Aries ram, but he's not there to destroy himself, okay? He's there to change, but he's going to do it with that passionate energy. He's the emperor. He's willingly going down there, okay? Willingly. And Fuego here too. And so what do we have here? We have another, just paying attention here. We have Saturn, Sagittarius. This is Scorpio. This is Mars, planet Mars, of course. Aries, planet Mars. And this is Pluto. Okay, so again, we want to really harness all these energies if you can, okay? And don't give up on you. But the passionate Fuego is here, okay? Passion, passion. Have passion, passion. That Aries ram right there, ruled by Mars. So again, sometimes, you know, we have to be very aggressive, take that action. Sometimes it's defensive action, and sometimes it's pro, okay? And we were talking about Mars the other day because the Tower card came through, Major Arcana card Tower, and the Tower card speaks of that, you know, kind of chaos, the chaos of the Tower card. You know, it's a tower kind of blown up in expansion, but we were talking about that chaos is usually extremely cleansing, okay? And here, you know, we have all these hurricanes every year, and obviously, yes, it can be very chaotic, and deaths, and with hurricanes and earthquakes and tsunamis and all the rest. But that's how Mother Nature works, and tierra, the earth, okay? And it can be ultimately extremely cleansing as well. And we can take that as a metaphor, okay? Sometimes we've got to go like this. I'm going to take myself into that volcanic pit, but I'm going to come out cleansed, okay? It's like, you know, having, I don't know how the word is in English, but in Spanish it's known despojando. Like literally, we take our Florida water, okay, which I have mine here, and we put it, and you can, and a lot of people do it with holy water too. And despojando is like you really take your hands with the Florida water and you literally put it around your body, you know, and then we always have a bottle of water, and we place it in the bottle of water, you know, like I usually have a little water bowl, and that's like you're taking all the what's no longer serving you, and you despoja yourself, okay? It's like you cleanse it out, and then you put it in the water, and you shake it out, and then you take that water and you put it down the toilet. That's how we do it in my family. I don't know how you guys do it, but that's how we do it, okay? But it's very metaphysical, and again, it's, I love the smell of this Peruvian Florida water, but it's despojando. It's just clearing the aura, and you do it like this, and then, like I said, you have this bowl of water, and then we take that and toss it in the toilet. And you say a little prayer with that too. And I was just suggesting, if you're showering or take a bath, you know, when the water, you're getting all cleansed and the dirt is coming off you, you know, especially if you've been working in the yard or whatever, and you see that, you say a prayer, okay? You say a prayer. Say however you want to say it, but you just use words that come to you quickly, and you just say, and then, you know, peace out, whatever you want to say it. But it's good to do things like that. I truly believe in it. Hi, little crow. How are you? All right, my darlings, and know that your guardian angel is here, and our sun star, and know, believe in that karma, okay? Because what you put out usually comes back, okay? Well, thank you for watching, my friends, and come watch me on my live videos, and please like and subscribe. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Mucho love, and thank you all for also enjoying my new live videos, okay? Because it's really been fun for me, and ironically, I never felt this going into it, that we are literally harnessing people's energies. The cards coming through, and they're like, you know, it's like the disruption card, a breakup card, and I'm going through a breakup. You know, it's like amazing, even to me. So it's wonderful, okay? But remember, the Aries mantra is, I am the Emperor. Nobody's going to mess with me. Much love to all. See you soon. Ciao.